Hi, how y'all doing? I want to talk about in this video. Rape is very individual. Now, they've been talking about the Me Too situation and all the situation with Justin Fairfax in the state of Virginia. Um, Rape is very individual. It seems like every woman, which is usually the case, men raping women, they handle it in a totally different. Everyone handles it differently. Now, I know there are some cases where women attack men, but I'm talking about usually the man rapes a woman, or there are other types of relationships where this happens. Okay, but I'm just talking about where a man rapes a woman or a man rapes a girl. Okay, now one case that was never reported. Um, this person had been having sex for days, weeks, months with this person, and he did rape her, but she never reported it. Why? Because she did not think that because they had been having sex for a while that it would even stand up in court. That's one case. Another case was a white female, blonde. She was in her 20s. She found herself alone in some type of parking garage with a black guy, and I guess she knew him, but she found herself alone with him, and he raped her. Okay. Then she told her boyfriend, who at the time who was white, and so he went to the parking garage and shot the black guy in the head. Now, to this day, police just say that's a drug-related homicide, and to this day, it's a cold case. Another case, third case, okay. This involved a senior. She was in her late 60s, 70s, because she was already living in senior housing, y'all. So she was in her late 60s or 70s, okay? And she was somewhat of a street rat. She liked to hang around the street. She liked to be around black men who were on the street. But she said they brutalized her. That was the word she used. Not rape, but brutalized her. That's the word that she used. Now, she did not report this assault. Um, Somebody reported it for her. So when she was confronted by the police, she denied everything. She denied any assault ever occurred. And so therefore there was no report, no arrest, there was nothing. Okay? Now, see, one thing about rape is that it comes as a big surprise because nobody knows that this person has that side to his personality. That's why date rape is a very surprise. Husband and wife rape is a very surprise. But all of this does happen. Now the police say you should report it within 48 hours. Otherwise, evidence is lost. And I'm thinking you should report it within 24 hours. In fact, in my opinion, you should report it immediately. Okay? If you are raped, my opinion is get at least 50 feet away from that individual. And once you are away from that individual, call the police immediately. If you have a cell phone, or if you have with payphone, which I don't even know if they even exist anymore, payphone, but you know, if you have a cell phone, call the police immediately so they can make an arrest. So the police can look at your overall conditions, take pictures, uh, they can take you to the hospital, take some semen samples. They can look at any kind of bruising on your neck or your face. Maybe there's some hair, clothes were torn. They need evidence, okay? The police need evidence. The hospital needs evidence, okay? Now, if you're in this situation where he doesn't let you leave, well, that is kidnapping right there. That is another charge. He says you're not going to leave here, okay? That's kidnapping. That is another charge completely separate from rape. But my opinion is that you should report it immediately to the police as soon as you get at least 50 feet away from that individual. Okay, so police can go through the process. You will have to go through the process. Now, to report any kind of sexual assault or rape after 15 years, as in the case with the Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, Justin Fairfax, to me, is ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't even bother going through the public scrutiny with that. I mean, their names are all across the internet. I wouldn't even bother with that. I mean, 15 years, and there's absolutely no evidence there that it's just he said, she said. That's all that is. I wouldn't even bother with that. So I don't understand. The one thing I don't understand about these two women who say that he sexually assaulted them or raped them, what I don't understand about them, why did they wait 15 years to even talk about it, to even report it? No, you report these things when it happens, when you can get away from that person. You don't wait 15 years. You don't even wait an hour if you can't. Okay, you report that within an hour. And that's my problem with both of their stories. They should have reported this within the hour. Whatever happened between them and Justin, they should have reported it within the hour, not 15 years later. I mean, personally, I wouldn't even bother with it. I wouldn't even want my name out there on the internet, okay? So why do women not report it? It's just a lot of reasons. One, because they don't want to go through the courts. Because sometimes there is some kind of consensual issues there. Sometimes that person is too politically powerful. Sometimes that person is powerful within the corporate America. They don't want to mess up that person's life. They don't want to mess up their own life. There's a lot of reasons why women don't report it. Like I said, rape is very individual, something like snowflakes. Every case is different. But I urge all you women, particularly you young girls, to report within the hour. Okay, if he won't let you leave, that's kidnapping right there. That is another charge. But to report it, so the police can go through the process, so police can get the evidence, the hospital can get the evidence. Have a nice day.